Hey guys, what's up? So, wanted to talk about Elastix and PBX in a flash. So hopefully you can see my screen. Kind of bummed about these projects, man. They disappeared like trixbox. Well, they didn't disappear. They got sort of like taken over by commercial projects, or like trixbox originally got bought out by a company called Fonality. They kind of bought the rights and then kind of killed the project. This original trixbox program that I used to use like in the mid 2000s. Kind of bummed about that one. I used to use that, and but actually I'm here to more talk about like Elastix. So I was actually using this up to I probably installed definitely over 100 of these phone systems. Um, I think 2.5 was the last one released before they actually sort of got like bought out by 3CX. And kind of a bummer, man, because that was a cool open source project. It was an asterisk-based phone system, and it was built around like free PBX, but it had a lot of extra cool features like operator panel, battery porting, and some pretty cool apps and stuff that you could download and install on it. So I'm sure all the people that actually wrote apps for Elastic are probably kind of bummed too because their whole revenue stream dried up. But yeah, I'm kind of bummed about that because it was a cool phone system, man, for a long, long time. I'd messed with it probably for like the last 6 years, but yeah, they got bought out by. I mean, I don't know if they bought the rights or what actually happened, but 3CX kind of bought them out and tried to like basically take the Elastix user base and move it over to 3CX. So actually, I am a 3CX partner, and I've installed probably over 10 of these phone systems. But nobody actually, I haven't moved anybody from Elastix to 3CX. They did make a pretty cool tool that you could kind of sort of like import the configuration from Elastix and move it over. But yeah, just a total bummer, man. It was a cool free project. It was awesome. I mean, I definitely liked it a lot better than FreePBX. I mean, it didn't have all the same FreePBX features because I never had the latest version of it, but it was still pretty cool. But look at this. Same thing happened to PBX on Flash. Same thing. They got, I don't know if what happened. They got bought out, got offered a lot of money, and then all of a sudden, they're going to the goal was to take the user base and move them over. But same thing PBX on Flash, 3CX, 5.5, it's kind of a bummer, but yeah, I've been messing with Asterisk for a long time. I started messing with it in the probably maybe like 2006, 2007, and I mean back in the day, I was installing Cisco phone systems, Call Manager, Call Manager Express, and so right around like 2008 when the mortgage market took a dive and the whole housing market took a dive. There was tons of Cisco gear on the market, and so I had tons of Cisco phones and switches. But the expensive part, the call manager, which had the licensing, um, I basically decided to use all the old like Cisco phones and switches, but then on the back end I use Asterisk. And back then I was using when I first started I was compiling from source and installing FreePBX from scratch. But then Trixbox CE came around, and that made things a lot easier configuring Cisco phones. There was a built-in configuration GUI. Back then I was running the Cisco 7940s and 60s, a lot of those, and I actually built some pretty big call centers based on this. And the biggest one I built was probably about 400 people, and it was clustered over multiple servers and departments. But it was about 400 people, and with Asterisk, the more powerful hardware you get, the better. But the difference is, the way the architecture is designed, there's a reason why a single one-use server for Cisco can support 3,000, 4,000 phones. It's just the way they handle the RTP stream and the way it's going to voice gateways and not sending it through the phone system. And I won't go into detail, but yeah, there's a reason why typically Asterisk like one server can handle about 100 people, 150 people tops, whereas a single server for Cisco can handle 3,000 phones. But yeah, I'm just kind of bummed. I just kind of venting my frustration here because I have a couple of phone system builds I'm doing right now, and some of the issues I'm having are with the newer versions of FreePBX, or like getting some of the more modern SIP-based Cisco phones, like the 8841 and some of the newer conference phones, to work with the newer versions of Asterisk. I'm still kind of trying to figure it out, but so far I'm still using older versions of Asterisk, and it works pretty good. So I get the phones to register and call out. But yeah, I just was shocked because when I first heard about Elastix, I was like, okay, well now what am I gonna do? And then I went over and I looked at this website. I'm like, what? They got bought out too by 3CX? Shit. Um, but yeah, the same thing happened to Trixbox, man. Fonality came in there and tried to steal a user base, and then finally killed the project. So, all right, guys, just venting some frustration. But I'm sure many people that have been installed phone systems and this kind of stuff are kind of thinking the same thing I'm thinking. So, all right, guys, cool.